Okay. Last try. I think I figured it out. Hold up. Okay. Looks okay. Hopefully it doesn't tell me that it's not in like 2 seconds. Looks good. I think we're all right. Okay, cool. Back to it. Oh yeah, and then I saw that one. I'm going to skip over that one just because I already kind of saw it. All right, back on track. Everything's good. Let's continue.
Eerie video to his TikTok account in May of 2025. The footage was captured by a home security camera in the middle of the night, and what it shows is both strange and unsettling. The video begins by showing the homeowner's property under cover of darkness. At first, everything seems calm, but then this happens.
The fuck? Okay, the fact that it's like a different language kind of actually makes me believe it more, which I don't know if that's like accurate or not, but and then it's off like just a security camera they're watching this. I mean, I mean, could it not be a person that it's like failing to render and it's just like getting what's behind it? That's why it looks like that color. I don't know. It's freaky looking. I agree. I just don't. God, motherfucker. No. Dude, I'm just gonna have to do on one or the other then. Either Twitch or YouTube, and only one probably. Poor. What are we talking about? Poor. I'm gonna ignore it.
If you look closely, you'll see what appears to be the figure of a ghostly woman silently walking across the property. She lingers for nearly a full minute before the footage abruptly cuts off, leaving behind more questions than answers. There's something especially eerie about how calm and purposeful her movements seem. Not erratic or playful, but deliberate, as if she knew where she was going. Some viewers have speculated that it may have just been a real person distorted by a low-light camera quality, which can often make shadows and
you cut that part out.
ethereal than they are.
You didn't put this part in there.
Some viewers have speculated that it may have just been.
She came from right here. It is a real person. What are we? Come on now.
A real person distorted by a low-light camera quality, which can often make shadows and clothing appear more ethereal than they are. Still, the figure's pale, hazy appearance and slow pacing feel undeniably ghostly.
I don't know if that would make my blood run cold, though. I mean, you saw the whole thing.
Who was this mysterious woman? Was she simply passing through?
It was like bait.
Was she lost or searching for something or someone? Or maybe even in the afterlife, she's just committed to getting her steps in. Let me know your theories down below.
Okay. Number 8.
TikTok user WinMacPix posted video to his account on July 20th, 2023, where he starts off by saying that something is watching him. According to the uploader, he was just trying to relax and play some video games at home when he began noticing something odd repeatedly passing by his window. To try and catch it, he sets his phone camera down to record himself while gaming, and sure enough, something does happen.
Something keeps passing by this window. I've just propped up the phone here and I'm gonna play.
You're tricking a ghost right now? That's awesome.
If you're walking by my office, I want you to knock it off.
What the fuck? You just chased a
Suddenly,
ghost through your
he
house?
grabs the phone and begins walking around, calling out into the house and telling whatever might be there to knock it off. But if it was a spirit, it apparently didn't take kindly to being told what to do.
Holy.
What?
Holy.
I'm not sure about that.
Is that
actually.
you making all that noise back there? Just think so. Just close some doors. You need to get out. Dude. Will you knock it off, please?
Objects begin to fly across the room in a burst of chaotic movement.
I don't know.
Then, one of the
That's
doors
cheesy.
opens on its own, and just before it closes again, you can make out a shadowy, human-like figure standing in the room.
Bro, you mean a human? A human-like figure being a human. That's just another person. And it just seems like kind of like a skit. This is not real at all.
You gotta get out. You're gonna lock yourself in the laundry room again? You're not leaving?
If you pause at just the right moment, the silhouette is undeniably chilling. In fact, here's a frame from the video. The figure appears to be standing motionless,
I don't know.
partially cloaked in the darkness of the hallway. It's subtle, but that's exactly what makes it so creepy. Some viewers have speculated that the shadow figure could have been added with visual effects.
I was literally going to
possibly
say
by
that.
masking the figure behind the door frame and blending it into the dark environment to make it look seamless. The lighting and perspective here would definitely make such an effect more convincing.
No, I'm glad he said that, because yeah, this is absolutely just fake.
Still, even knowing that, it doesn't take away from how eerie the moment feels. Whether it's a real haunting or a cleverly executed hoax, this clip certainly captures the imagination. What do you think? Visual trickery or something paranormal?
Yeah, no, that was absolutely visual trickery. What is this? What is this? I've watched like 4 Sir Spooks videos. What the fuck is this? Is he like part of another channel? Maybe. Like what? Why else would that be?
Oh.
He didn't even mention it was an ad, so it had to have been him. Like he's part of like another channel. That's crazy. I had no idea.
On TikTok, a woman named Soudah shares that ever since her mother passed away, she's been experiencing some truly strange activity inside her house, and it's understandably starting to freak her out. In the video, we see Soudah filming inside a bedroom, and almost immediately, something unusual takes place.
Almost immediately.
Happened in my house. My mom passed away.
One of the drawers begins to slowly open all by itself. Soudah then moves closer to show there's nothing around. No strings, fans, or pets that could be causing this to happen. It's an eerie moment, made all the more unsettling by how calmly it plays out. But what's even more fascinating is the timing of what happens.
Do you see that though? Hold up.
Like, why?
One of the drawers begins to slowly open all by itself. Sandra then moves closer to show there's nothing
See, she shut it all the way.
around. No strings.
She
fans,
says that
or
too?
pets that could be causing this
Oh,
to
wait.
happen. It's an eerie moment, made all the more unsettling by how calmly it plays out.
Do you see that? It just went in more when she tapped it right there. I feel like that just comes out easily, for one thing, and then that means you don't have to hook it to one of these things. You can hook it to like the drawer somehow, like looped onto something or whatever. So I don't know. I don't think this seems fake to me too. And the fact that it's like a TikTok, I mean, that alone, it's usually not a good sign.
Or just a well-executed. Over on the Ghost subreddit, a user known as the Proof Seekers shared a video that captures some genuinely unsettling activity taking place inside someone's bedroom, and in the middle of the day, no less. The footage comes from a locked-off camera aimed at the room. At first, nothing seems to be happening. It looks like your average, quiet bedroom.
What? No, bro, this does not look like an average quiet bedroom. Absolutely not. What are you talking about?
But that changes very quickly.
Like, what is that? You got like a shrine going on here, buddy. I feel like that always invites like some sort of, weird stuff into your house. I don't know. Okay. Bro, wind? Are we talking about the wind right now?
Without warning, a strange, whispery yet deep voice can be heard saying hello from somewhere nearby. It's brief, but definitely
Oh
eerie.
no.
Unfortunately, there isn't much context given in the post. Still, the lack of explanation doesn't make the clip any less creepy. In fact, it might make it worse. The voice is clear enough to be heard distinctly, but there's no visual indication of where it's coming from. That's what really unsettles people.
I don't
Commenters
know.
were quick to
I feel like that's so goofy. I mean, it's gonna be the wind, right? Like what? Even if it isn't, like nothing else fucking happened. It was just a sound that was weird.
weigh in. Some called the voice the stuff of nightmares, while others wondered if maybe it could have come from a video game or television playing in another room. But nothing in the clip suggests a plausible source for the voice.
Bro, then why the fuck would that make your blood run cold though? Like what are we talking, bruh?
So what do you think? Could this have been a random, explainable sound picked up at just the right moment? Or is it something more sinister? One thing's for sure, that voice doesn't sound like anything you'd want to hear when you're home alone. This next video comes to us from a YouTuber known as Bag John, who uploaded this eerie footage to his channel all the way back in May of 2008. In the first clip, we see the uploader walking around his house, seemingly attempting to bless the kitchen.
Oh, this is in 2008. That's already a good sign.
And that's when things begin to take a seriously creepy turn.
Ooh, I don't know. I'm doubting it already. There hasn't been a good one so far. They've all been kind of trash, honestly. Wait, what was that one? No, yeah, no, they've all been garbage. None of my blood's definitely not running cold. What the fuck? The breathing sounds so fake. I don't know. I'm not buying it.
Out of nowhere, multiple objects are seen getting tossed to the floor by what appears to be an invisible force. Meanwhile, the camera starts making odd static noises that seem to intensify the chaos. The uploader's reaction, visibly shaking and breathing rapidly, makes it clear he's completely rattled by the experience.
It looks like it's all set up. It's like a little too perfect. It doesn't look like somebody
Then
lives
the video
here.
cuts off. But it doesn't end there. A follow-up was posted not long after, this time showing footage from a stationary camera positioned inside the same kitchen. And what it captures is pretty chilling.
Is it supposed to be a person? Or it is a person? That looks worse, bro. It's not enhanced at all. I feel like I can't see shit because you did that. I don't know. I don't like that.
If you look closely, a strange, ghostly figure appears to move across the kitchen before vanishing into thin air.
Oh, is that what bro, this looks like there's like a dead body stashed behind the cabinet. No? That looks like a bloody shoulder. I thought that's what we were talking about this whole time. Oh my god.
It's a blink and you'll miss it moment, but it's definitely noticeable once pointed out. Of course, there's always the chance that the moving objects in the first video could have been staged with fishing.
Bruh, that looks like no? Am I tripping right now? That looks like black hair. That looks like a shoulder. What are we doing? That just looks like some editing or something. I feel like that's not even... I was more worried about... I was talking about this. And the fact that you had to raise the contrast like that and make everything else unidentifiable to find that, like, come on.
If you look closely, a strange, ghostly figure appears to move across the kitchen during a home blessing, or something more explainable behind the scenes.
Oh, and this is the same person? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Definitely fake.
Either way, it's certainly one of the more memorable poltergeist clips from YouTube's earlier days.
What? No, it is not.
In June of 2025, TikTok user Kyle Anthony posted a video claiming that strange, unexplained events had been occurring in his home, specifically in the basement. In the video, Kyle begins by walking through his house with his phone, making his way to the basement. His cat, noticeably on edge, seems to confirm that something isn't right.
Aww.
If you listen carefully, faint knocking can be heard coming from below. Kyle opens the basement door and peers down the stairs. At first, everything seems normal, but then this happens.
Just show me the video.
The heck is that?
Oh, no, that's fake already.
Is
Bro.
that you? What the heck is that?
What is that? Bro, you... Come on. I don't even want to watch it.
I guess that wasn't you, was it? Are we doing this again?
Oh, yeah, just low, low battery, but you're still recording.
Anyway,
I don't know. Forget about it.
what in the heck?
While Kyle scans the staircase, a ghostly child's voice can suddenly be heard coming from somewhere down below.
And then why is the light off?
Anyway,
Oh. Never mind, he turned it off. That's so dumb. I feel like that's just like a skit.
From somewhere down below.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I went back. My bad. Man, these are not the best on this one. Holy shit. Where is it? Oh, he's still on this one? I don't care about that. Number 3.
Over on TikTok, a woman named Max posted a highly unsettling video to her account that showcases some legitimately bone-chilling paranormal activity unfolding in the middle of the day in her house. In the video, we watch as Max pulls out her phone camera and starts recording because she feels like something is wrong. We see her
What?
brother sleeping on the couch.
Sus. I'm not
completely
believing that
unaware
already.
While he rests, something absolutely horrifying is lingering very close by.
See, and now she's zooming in on him like she's meant to record him sleeping. But then you're saying, oh, just because it felt weird. What the fuck?
Although it appears very briefly, if you look down the hallway at the start of the video, you can make out what appears to be some sort of ghostly apparition standing near the door. In just a second or two, the figure disappears without a trace.
Right, don't tell me that was just somebody actually going out that door.
In the description of the video, Max says the clip was actually recorded 6 years ago, and even now she still has no idea what could have possibly been.
Bro, that was somebody approaching to go out the door, and then you missed them leaving, and then you came back, panned over, and they were gone. What a dumb... What? Does anyone think that's not what happened? Because then I'd be concerned.
Captured on camera that day. If you look closely at the comparison frames, just out of view, or possibly even a clever use of video editing. However, the fact that the video is years old and only resurfaced recently makes the hoax theory a bit...
Bro, but then he says, like, a ghostly apparition. I feel like he's kind of, like, feeding off of, like, people's fear of ghosts with the, like, stuff that he's saying. I don't know.
harder to pin down with certainty. So what do you guys think? Was this hallway truly haunted, or is there a more grounded explanation hiding just out of frame?
There always is, bro.
In June of 2025, TikTok user Sari Tao, 86, shared a video that quickly unsettled thousands of viewers. The text overlaid on the video is cryptic and chilling, warning that people are terrified by what's captured in the footage, and that she herself can no longer stay in the house. The backstory is brief but disturbing. She had been sent by a realtor to clean the house after the latest tenants abruptly moved out. According to her, the realtor mentioned that this kept happening, tenants breaking their leases early, but never explained why. She likely didn't expect that she would...
Bro, I don't even think you would need... You don't... Well, I guess it would depend where you're at. But legally, here in Nevada, you wouldn't need to disclose that. And you wouldn't. Why would you do that? Why would you just throw some ghost shit out there? Like, that's not... No.
soon understand.
Esta casa se ha limpiado muchísimas veces porque rompe el contrato a la gente. Ay, no mames.
And the cut was weird.
Not long into the video, a door eerily swings open on its own.
And then it
While
cut.
this alone could be dismissed as wind or faulty hinges, the events that...
Bruh, faulty hinges? Who the fuck thinks faulty hinges? Oh, it must have just swung the whole door open because one of the hinges is weird. What the fuck? You would need all three to be faulting the same exact way for that to happen.
follow suggests something far more sinister may be unfolding.
Like if someone would have had to have pushed it, or the wind would have had to have come hit it first. Like, I don't know. He feeds into it, no? Like that's not. I don't think that's good, man.
Es porque de plano no aguantan a vivir aquí. Y ahorita les voy a enseñar lo demás para allá. Déjenme prender la luz. Entonces, el Señor dice que ya van varias.
That sounds like a walkie-talkie.
Entonces, el Señor
Bro,
dice...
that's an unmistakable sound of a walkie-talkie, like, chirping. Come on. Wait, what the fuck is that? Oh, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. We're good. We're good. I forgot what I was even talking about.
Que ya van varias familias.
Oh yeah, it's the sound of a walkie-talkie. That was somebody on the outside saying something, like security or something. That was obviously. Come on, man. This one's terrible, man.
Entonces, el Señor
Bloop.
dice que ya van.
As the woman moves slowly through the home,
Unexplainable.
more strange sounds echo
Unexplainable.
through the halls. Footsteps, taps. It's hard to say, but they appear to have no visible source, and the unease in the room only deepens. Then comes the moment that has left viewers deeply unsettled.
Se escucha el ruido por acá.
Dude, is she still going? Oh my god, what are we doing?
Se escucha mucho ruido. Yo creo que me voy a tener que. Se escucha el ruido por acá. No sé qué sea. Se escucha mucho ruido.
Dude, what's with the cut?
Se escucha mucho ruido. Tengo que ir a apagar las luces.
Nothing even fucking happened. What is this?
Está poniendo ya. Ay, no, no.
At around the
I don't
3:35
know.
mark, a shadowy figure, what many are calling a shadow person, appears to be peeking out from behind a door frame.
Bro, that's gotta be something in the room. She didn't go in the room to show you there wasn't anything there. So that's gotta be something in the room.
It's subtle but unmistakable. About 20 seconds later, another door opens entirely on its own. The sheer number of unexplained occurrences within a
I mean, that could be somebody opening it. I don't know why you'd be trying to stage a horror video here, but
single video is remarkable.
I mean, maybe that would be the easiest thing. Say you're like a realtor or something, and then you're able to have access to the house. So you want to make like a horror thing. It'd be easiest to do it here where there's no furniture or anything, you know?
And that's partly what makes this clip stand out. It doesn't rely on a single scare. Rather, it builds an eerie atmosphere layered
Okay.
with
All right.
multiple-
All right. All right. I don't. Come on, man. Is this the same thing? Okay.
make it feel more organic. If this were faked, it's been done with notable care and subtlety. Whether it's a hoax or not, the story behind the footage, the cycle of tenants fleeing, the chilling warning in the text, and the atmosphere captured on video.
Bro, that's the best way to sell a house is claim that it's haunted and show like a video that's absolute incentive right there to fake it. There ain't no way this is like not faked. Ain't no way.
Adds a layer of authenticity that's hard to shake. For now, we can only hope for an update from Soudah 86. Until then, the mystery of this house continues to haunt the internet. Elementary schools are typically seen as places of joy, learning, and growth. They shape the minds of children and provide a safe space to explore the world for the very first time. But not all schools remain warm and welcoming, especially when they've been long abandoned. Some of these places, as this next video suggests, seem to hold on to something darker. TikTok user Mike Runner posted a video in August of 2023 that shows him exploring a school building that's clearly been left to decay for years. As he moves quietly through the empty halls, a creeping sense of unease follows every step.
It's Mike, 95. Oh, come on, bro. They look freshly done. They look like they just got done. Like you found some crayons and some printer paper. And then you just did that. And those are pens that you did the little stick figures with.
At around the 2-minute mark, Mike begins to find children's drawings lying in different places across the floor. Each
I mean, that would be smart for if he has like a Urbex channel to do that, to kind of like, you know, juice the video a little bit. So there's incentive.
one seemingly forgotten where it fell. While most appear harmless at first glance, a few of them depict eerie, almost unsettling figures that don't quite feel like the product of a child's imagination.
Dude, why would a child's drawing be here in that good of condition when this has been abandoned for that long? Sir Spooks?
The fact that they're scattered in various rooms rather than grouped together adds to the sense of abandonment, as if the school was left behind in a hurry, frozen in a moment that should have faded long ago.
Metallic voices. Come on, man. I don't even know what to say about that.
Then, as the exploration continues, an eerie metallic voice suddenly cuts through the silence. It's hard to tell where the sound is coming from.
It just sounds like it's put in after the fact. Let's do the last one. This video has been so bad, bro. They're all fake ones.
Created using basic audio filters and distortion tools. Still, in the moment, the sound feels so well integrated that it only deepens the unsettling mood.
It's not even bad that they're like faked. They're like badly faked, you know? There's like a couple sometimes, one or two usually, that are like good, but most of them are trash. This better be a good one.
And just when you think it couldn't get any creepier, at the 3-minute mark, a large, dark figure can be seen standing motionless in the corner of a room. It doesn't move. It doesn't react. It just looms in place. It's easy to overlook at first, but once spotted, the figure becomes the most haunting element of the clip. Some say it could be a shadow or an object mistaken for a person.
I was gonna say, it kind of looks like it was something mistaken for a person. But I've also seen one of these videos where they actually set up like a dummy, like a mannequin. And actually in the one yesterday too, they set up a mannequin kind of by a farm to keep people from like coming over. But I think it's actually a good idea to scare people away with that. If you stay out, you know, if you live here, you know, got to protect it. So I'd be scaring the shit out of people. Yeah, stay out of my home.
But others argue that its shape is too deliberate, too defined to be anything accidental. Whatever the
I mean, that would be actually terrifying if you saw some like otherworldly figure in a weird place like this or something. But yeah, I'm not buying it, obviously.
truth may be, this video captures the eerie stillness and lingering presence that so many associate with haunted spaces, especially those that were once filled with children's laughter and are now consumed by silence. And that was 11 scary videos. If you enjoyed the video,
Bro, did you say 11? Well, you put 13, bro. Did you just short me 2 videos? No. No, I'm gonna cry. Hold on. That was Bro. I feel really wronged right now by Sir Spooks. I'm very upset about that. I mean, I'm subbed in everything, bro. Like, you know? I feel like I'm not getting the best of treatment here. Alright, anyway. That one was, how old was that one? July 18th, 25. Okay, that was like 9 months ago. Anyway, I didn't know he was part of another channel. That's really interesting. Ooh, I was excited. This one was like 5 hours ago now. I had tech issues. It took a long time to get this shit going. Anyway, police surprised YouTuber Whistling Diesel at airport for tax evasion. I really like his channel. The Cybertruck video put me on him, but he's cool.
January 22nd.
Well, getting arrested for tax evasion.
In 2026, officers at the Nashville International Airport were dispatched to intercept a passenger arriving on an international flight who had an active felony warrant out of Rutherford County, Tennessee. That passenger was 27-year-old Cody Detweiler, better known online as the automotive YouTuber Whistling Diesel. Detweiler's warrant stemmed from an ongoing investigation by the Tennessee Department of Revenue. In November 2025, Detweiler was initially indicted in Williamson County on 2 felony counts of tax evasion. Investigators allege that Detweiler unlawfully bypassed state sales taxes by registering high-end vehicles, including a $400,000 Ferrari F8 Tributo under a Montana LLC, a practice commonly referred to as the Montana loophole.
No, that's legal though, isn't it? Like if it's a business use expense, like put it under your business, and so that people don't come after you, because if you don't own it, then your assets are safe. Like what? That's just what smart rich people do. I didn't think that was illegal.
While Detweiler bonded out following his first arrest at his home, the second encounter at the airport was triggered by a
Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense.
bypassed state sales taxes by registering high-end vehicles, including a $400,000 Ferrari.
Oh, because then you wouldn't pay sales tax at all. Oh. Ooh, yeah. On a 400G car, bro, what were you doing? Hold on. I'm glad I went back. What in the
A
fuck?
separate warrant. Because a second vehicle listed in the tax evasion indictment was purchased in a different jurisdiction, Rutherford County, authorities issued a new warrant for his arrest. Upon his arrival back in the United States, officers were waiting. The following
Oh,
footage
how
captures-
long do you think they were sitting there waiting for him? Holy shit. Was that him right there? Dude, this is police release. I was about to like flip on police release because the other video we watched was bad and they don't do any charges, which pisses me the fuck off. I want to know how much these people go to jail for, you know? And then they post this. Like, I'm back on it. Does he know? He's got to know already. Bro, he's so nice though. This isn't going to be like a fight body cam or anything. Let me pass when he gets through. Right before.
Outside of that, for customs purposes, you are good to go. They'll let you know what else they can do for you. Alright, and that's exactly right now. That's really dependent on being a police. So that he knows where I'm at.
Yeah. Did you travel, or is there anybody else here?
That's my girlfriend.
Okay. So our first question, because the jail won't take all of that.
Yeah, so my assistant is here waiting to help get this.
Okay.
So
Would
Your girlfriend be able to...
would she be able to
she
take
can,
everything?
I mean, it'd be nice if I can, like, maybe some random person can help her. It's just, it'd be 2
I'm sure
trips.
somebody probably will, but
Yeah, it'd be 2 trips.
I won't be able to let you help. That's it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Can I message?
Yeah, dude, this is the most boring, tame body cam ever. But I like him, so I'm interested to see what's going on.
My assistant to let him know.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Let you do that real quick. And then anything that you need to go with you, I'm assuming just your wallet and your phone. Is there anything else?
You got his passport.
There's my wallet, phone. Yeah, my passport too.
Just tell them to meet them at the information center right outside customs.
Sorry?
I think it's because he's like going international. I don't think they would catch you. Well, no, they probably still would catch you if you're going like to a different state. Yeah, but this is going to be so boring. He's so like compliant and nice. Like he's not going to like crash out. The officers are probably excited to meet him. I mean, if anything, this is going to be super boring.
For pain in the butt.
All right, brother.
So we're going to do these zip cuffs.
Okay.
If you want to go ahead and turn around for me. Put your hands together like you're praying. Slide this over.
Damn, those are thick. Damn, those are thick. Those look like you couldn't break out of that shit for nothing.
slide this over.
Bro, normal zip ties are like crazy hard to break. There ain't no fucking way you're getting out of that. Wow. Bro, they didn't even do him nice and put him in the front. That's crazy.
Sure, she gets to my assistant who's waiting out front.
Yeah.
Thank you. He's at baggage claim.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Do they know each other?
They have each other's contact and they're messaging each other, so.
But she knows what he looks like. She knows
Yeah, dude, they're just coordinating what's gonna happen. Like, he's not gonna fight them or anything. Like, what? There's nothing to see, really. He's just gonna be put in the car and then get booked into jail. Like, that's not exciting.
Him a tax bill or gave him the opportunity to pay the taxes owed prior to building a
Oh, what? Now they put updates at the end?
The front seat as well.
What?
That's all he's got with him.
As seen in the footage, Detweiler was handed over to a Rutherford County officer to be
Since
transported
when?
and processed on the outstanding warrant. He was subsequently released less than an hour later after posting a $25,000 bond. Following his release, Detweiler took to social media to voice his frustration, claiming that authorities never sent him a tax bill or gave him the opportunity to pay the taxes owed prior to building a criminal case against him. He also stated that the legal situation is about to escalate a whole...
Bro, that happens to people all the time. You get those notices in the mail and stuff, and then, like, they don't follow through with their end, so then you just get out of it because of that. Like, our shit is so messed up here. I just want to go to Guam. I've always wanted to go to Guam. I have no idea what's in Guam except bugs. I think there's a lot of bugs. Anyway, which I don't know which one I want to do. Yeah, no, this one seems fine. I just didn't know what this was about, so I'll probably skim it. It probably won't be a whole long 17-minute thing. Oh, it's Ian on YouTube. Why am I 30 years old working a dead-end retail job?
Beer spills too?
Like most people. Oh, that wasn't even the beginning. I'm tripping.
I really didn't feel like recording today, man, but I should have got that on camera. That would have been pretty freaking nice. Oh, dude, what a loser.
Free drinks,
so
though.
Crazy picking up beer spills too.
I think he works at a gas station, it looks like. I'm not sure, though. Alright, I don't need a cleaning montage. What are we doing? A 7-Eleven? Oh, bro, that's probably one of the hardest, like, convenience store jobs. I feel like they get robbed, like, all the time, no? And then they don't even have gas. So, I don't know. Well, some of them do.
Look at this. These are all my beers, besides the Modelo pack. She's gonna absolutely rip my shit apart tomorrow. I hope she doesn't, because she doesn't normally, but that's a lot of beer that I wasted. I don't know. I'm not having a good day. I got a lot of bad news yesterday, which I'll tell you guys about. Well, I'll just tell you about it right now.
Bro, the worst part about I think like a retail job like that, like a dead end retail job, like it's like that. Like you're worried about like stupid little things that someone's gonna yell at you for, but it's like I don't know. There's other things to life, and then you go home after your 9 to 5, and you still have to work more. Like you're not even done at all.
Sorry, I'm like all over the place. My mom, dude, yesterday, she's at risk of losing her job and got fired. And
what?
So it's pretty stressful because she could lose her whole retirement where she's been there for 25 years. And like, I don't know what to think about it. I can't talk about her job or anything because she does something that can't be on YouTube, but
oh,
I don't know. There's a lot of stressful things happening right
what?
now. But I appreciate all you guys.
What does your mom do that can't be on YouTube? Hold on.
She's at risk of losing her job and got fired. And so it's pretty stressful.
This whole story's not making sense to me. She's at risk of losing her job and she got fired? What?
Stressful because she could lose her whole retirement. Where she's
Bro, is she like doing OnlyFans and she lost her main job and now she only has OnlyFans and it's just not really doing it, you know? Oh my God. No, that can't be it. I'm just...
been there for 25 years and like, I don't know what to think about it. I can't talk about her job or anything because she does something that Can't be on YouTube, but I don't know. There's a lot of stressful things happening right now.
What?
I appreciate all you guys. This might be incredibly stupid, but this floor is just really sticky, and I don't know how to get the beer smell out of here, so...
Bro,
I'm just gonna douse it with bleach, kind of.
What?
That just stained the shit out of my shoes. Whatever, man.
What are you doing?
These are work shoes. Steel toes. This has just been one of these days where everything...
Bro, you work at 7-Eleven. You don't need steel toe boots for 7-Eleven. That's ridiculous. And then he's just pouring bleach directly onto the floor? What the fuck? That's not gonna help it.
The bleach finally fixed it, man, but I don't feel like recording in here today. People are just being... It's very slow. People are rude. I don't know. It's one of
Bro,
those
is
days.
this real?
I washed my jacket this morning, so I had to borrow this like ghetto jacket that I don't like. I don't know. I'm in a bad mood right now, man. But people did want me to. I got a donation which said, "Hey, bro, can you talk about like your life and how you got to this point, basically, so I don't have to binge your 1,500 videos." And yeah, we'll talk about that.
1,500?
We'll do a little walk through down memory lane.
I would hate to do that. Like, I don't mind talking to people and everything, but the kind of people that go into gas stations and like most of the time, like, I don't know, there's just so many smells and stuff. I feel like I don't go to gas stations for that reason. Like, I wouldn't want to work there, then I have to go there. I don't have a choice.
What is tonight? Wednesday? Oh, give me a Powerball and Cinco Lotto. Is it too late?
What time is it? Powerball 7?
Oh, he's having a whole night, hitting the lotto. Bro, and that shit, there'd be like 3 people coming up, putting their stuff up early because they just don't want to hold it. Oh, that would aggravate me. And then, that counter looks like it's just been through it, and they don't even replace it or anything. See, and then those interactions go so fast. And the other ones, it's like they're asking you for things and like, you know, it's just like a whole thing. Though that's annoying. Doing the job's no problem.
Good guy. Thank you very much. Sir, appreciate it. You have a good one.
You too, man. Alright, people are finally starting to be a little bit nicer. I don't know what happened earlier. Everybody's all pissed off. Alright, guys, I'm back home. That was a hell of a day.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
My guinea pigs.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like they're not gonna like give you any kind of like actual respect just because of what the job is. Like it's tough to do, but people don't give it any credit. They're just gonna act like, oh, you should be ringing me up. Like, no, thank you. Like, what am I gonna thank you for doing your job?
It's cage. And
that's lame.
I just like to give them like a couple treats during because they get kind of crazy, and they really don't like their cage being cleaned. They have like some sort of PTSD. So the key is gotta give them a nice care.
Rabbits?
You guys are big stars, bro. We're gonna get the guinea pigs mansion. Hey, you took a big piece. Come on, Lunar.
I like all those kind of animals, but for me, they just don't live long enough, and then I would be sad.
All freaking awesome. I'm gonna throw everybody who's donated from the last video into this one right now. So if you donated either like today, like the 22nd or later, it'll be in the next video and I'll shout you guys out. This one had so many people that I'm just gonna roll their names at the bottom. Thank you guys. And I'm still working on how I'm like shouting out all the super chats during the video. But thank you everybody so
that's
much for
cool.
donating. You guys are single-handedly gonna lift me up out of poverty. All the money is going.
Oh, good. Yeah, fuck that job, man. I feel like he's better than
My
that.
emergency fund, giving some to my grandma, and giving the guinea pig mansion. I keep getting the same comment over and over. Hey, bro, why are you in this situation? Why are you 30 years old working at 7-Eleven? What happened in your life that's so horrible? What happened to you? And honestly, man, I don't know. I don't know what happened to me. I just finally kind of woke up at like last year, because when I was 20, 21, it was cool. I was working at 7-Eleven, but
I ended up going to Starbucks. And I was on this really good track. I was going to COD. I was killing my classes, right? And growing up, I had my uncle who I lived with, who's dead now, so I can talk about this story. This guy was like a severe alcoholic, right?
Oh, that's always the worst.
Severe alcoholic. He would wake up, pour some Grey Goose into his coffee, and then go to work. Now, normally, this would be kind of normal, right? Maybe that's my worldview, but I know tons of people who like drink at work. I'm not saying that's a good thing. Obviously, it's really stupid, and driving drunk is horrible. But that's what he would do. And the thing is, I can say that now because he's dead, and there's no risk of anything. But he used to drive the local bus as a bus driver. Raging alcoholic, right? He would wake up like shaking. Like I remember there's videos on my channel that I've made like outside waiting for him, like with my mom taking him to like detox centers and shit. But this guy was a major alcoholic. And so we started hanging out a lot because I grew up with him. And every time we'd be on the road, he'd be like, come on, Ian, let's drink, let's take a shot. And we'd do it, and we would just hang out, we'd drink. And I was a minor at this time. I was underage. And it kind of always was with me, like alcohol's like this great thing. Like you can do it socially, and it's just fantastic, right? Like it makes everything better. And I'm like, even when you're just doing things in everyday life, it's so much better. So as time went on, I was working at Starbucks, and I would drink like a lot, but never at work, right? Like I had lines, I wouldn't cross them. I would later, but not at this time. And COVID hit, man. And I remember Gavin Newsom here in California was like, we're locking down. Everything's closed down immediately. I jetted to the liquor store, dude. I remember being in my car.
Oh, what?
Seeing the alert already kind of...
Oh, I was just going to say, I feel like as bad as that is, a lot of the time I feel like seeing somebody be that bad of an alcoholic or that deep with it, it's easy to not fall into it like that because you don't want to be like that. But I don't know. I guess I could go the complete opposite way. So, damn. Like, what? How would you fall into that knowing exactly what that looks like?
Drinking, and I'm like, let's go. And
I mean,
when I bought like
not to judge him. I'm not judging him or anything. I'm just saying, like, that's. I was gonna make that comment, and then now I feel like I shouldn't. Should have. I'm glad I waited.
I spent all the money I had, which was like $200. I bought like 3 packs of Newport menthols and all the Jack Daniels I could buy. And we went into lockdown, and it was great because then Starbucks, I didn't need to work. They paid me to stay home. So big up Starbucks for that. And so my whole thing was, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna like drink this whole month. And so I was just drinking. I would wake up and just drink.
I feel like that's most people that end up in this position. They do, get it for a lot of people. Either like you get into either some kind of job or something for a long time and then it doesn't work out, or like a relationship a long time it doesn't work out, or something like that, or you get comfortable with something like an addiction like drinking or drugs or something. But yeah, I guess it's just like wasting your time. Like that's mostly it. If you waste time through your 20s, I feel like you're gonna have a really, really hard time in your 30s, and then you can't even recover by the time you're 40 to like where you need to be. So, well, on average. So you're just working against yourself.
Like no water, no food, just alcohol. I didn't know anything at the time. Like I'm not the brightest bulb, and I never put these things together. I know about it now. I know what alcohol withdrawal is now, right? But at the time I had no idea. So I finally go back to work, and we have this meeting, and all my friends are there from work, and we're sitting, and I'm getting like super anxious because I'm not drinking at the time, and we're just talking about COVID.
Oh.
And like I start getting like real jittery, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? So I go outside and take a shot in the car because I always had alcohol on me. And then I felt normal again. And then when we finally got back to work, I started working in my shifts, and like I would have problems standing. Like I would get so dizzy, I would like lose consciousness for a second, where I'd be like, oh shit, and then be like grounded again. And I was like, I only know one thing that can fix this, right? Jetted out to my car. Hey man, I'm gonna take a 10. I need to take a 10. I gotta call somebody real quick. I gotta go make a phone call.
What?
Oh, bro, go ahead. Go out to the car, take a shot, have a cigarette.
No.
Relax, right? And it got to the point to where I was ready. I saved up a lot of money during COVID. I was ready to buy a van. I was going to start van life, and I did. I bought a van. It's on the channel. It turned in to the drinking mobile, right? Like, I just had that thing stocked
bro.
up. I wasn't drinking and driving like that. But I would just stay in there, and I could drink wherever. You could park, and you could drink, and you could sleep, and you could wake up, and
Oh man.
slowly but surely, my life became like miserable, right? Like everything messed up. I ended up. I have the video of me walking out of Starbucks. I'm loaded in the video. Actually, I'll roll the clip. In that video, I'm fucking hammered, right? And it didn't seem like it.
Oh, he didn't do it?
My routine was, I would wake up early before work. I would go to 7-Eleven, buy a 12-pack of White Claws.
He didn't do
Put it
it.
in the ice in the van. Have 3 before work. Put 3 in my hydro flask. Have 3 during. Have 2 on my 10. Have 2 more. And by the time I got out of work, I'd be done with the White Claws. But I wouldn't be drunk. I wouldn't be sloshed, right? I'd just be existing because I wouldn't really get drunk anymore.
Oh.
And this turned into a major problem for me because when I would try to stop, I couldn't stop. So it was this endless cycle of like, why am I like twitching? Why am I like sleeping? There's a video on my channel
damn,
that's, like,
bro.
alcohol withdrawals or whatever, and it's like 100,000 views.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of these people in this position, they obviously didn't ask for it or anything, and it does kind of just happen. You wake up one day and you're like, wow, I wasted a whole lot of time. But I mean, I feel like I get how he got there. I'm glad that he's in a situation now where people are kind of like, able to help him out. So that's cool. But it seems like it took a long time. I mean, he had 1,800 videos is crazy, and 50K subs a year ago. Like, that just shows how much it takes, And then, like, people, like, I don't know. Because I'm doing it myself now, too. Like, I'm posting like a madman. I don't know if you've seen how many times I'm posting, but it's like, that's just what you got to do, I think. Like, it's not like it used to be where you post, like, once a week, and then you can kind of build up after that. I feel like you got to post every day and then stream every day, which is kind of what I'm trying to do. But, man, it's fucking difficult. Like, especially not to do full-time, or, yeah, to do it full-time and support yourself. But anyway, that was a really good video. I meant to like it. Ooh. I wanted to like it. I don't think I did. And then we go back. Okay. Yeah, he's cool. He seems like a cool dude. Okay. I don't know about that. Well, it's 20 minutes. It doesn't matter. This one's going to be the lawsuits that killed Goosebumps. Channel Surfer. They got like 50K subs. Oh, let me go full.
For those who grew up in the 1990s,
Ooh.
the Goosebumps franchise was unavoidable. Originally released as a horror book series for children, Goosebumps quickly grew beyond the world of literature, spawning a television series, games, toys, and loads of merchandise. By the mid-90s, the Goosebumps brand...
Yo, why does it look like that?
...raking in millions of dollars for its publisher Scholastic and its author R.L. Stine. But as the franchise exploded in popularity, a legal battle would manifest between Stine and Scholastic, which would ultimately lead to the franchise's downfall. R.L. Stine began his publishing career in the 1970s, serving as the editor for the teen humor magazine Bananas, which was published by Scholastic Press. In 1984, the magazine folded, and Stine was encouraged by his editors to dabble in young adult horror, a literary genre sweeping the book world. By the mid-1980s, authors like Christopher Pike and Lois Duncan had grown to prominence, writing paperback thriller novels aimed at teenagers. Stine took a crack at it, publishing Blind Date in 1986, followed...
Bro, I had no idea about R.L. Stine at all. Like, I see that every single time you see a Goosebumps book and everything. I guess I just didn't pay attention to it at the time.
...by a string of standalone teen thrillers. As his work gained in popularity, Stine and his wife Jane set up a publishing company called Parachute Press. The company worked out a deal with Simon & Schuster to publish their new teen horror series Fear Street, with the first installment, The New Girl, being published in 1989. The series was presented in an anthology style, with each installment following different characters within the fictional town of Shadyside. The series depicted dark themes like murder, hauntings, and psychic phenomena, and by the early 1990s, Fear Street had soared in popularity to become one of the best-selling book series for young adults, with Stein releasing a new book every...
Oh, I feel like they don't even do like a top list for like books anymore. Or like, do they take that seriously anymore? I don't know. I feel like reading is like so niche now. If you read, you're like one of, 3% probably of people. Like read as like a hobby, like not able to read, but read like actively.
Single month. Around this time,
what percent of people read? Is that, can you track that? Read daily? I don't know. Read as a hobby? I don't know. No. I don't know. That's too complicated. I'm just gonna guess.
Stein was encouraged by his wife Jane to create a new horror series, this time aimed at children rather than teens. The result was Goosebumps, with Stein lifting the name from an ad he saw in TV Guide. Like Fear Street, the Goosebumps books would be anthological in nature, with each installment featuring a child protagonist facing sinister supernatural forces.
The only one I really remember is the Mask one, and that was like the TV show stuff. I don't really remember the books. I read like 2 of them, but I got them from the Scholastic's book fair.
Goosebumps' target demographic was children ages 8 through 12, and in 1991, Parachute Press signed a deal with the Scholastic Corporation, allowing them to publish the first 6 Goosebumps books. While Parachute would own the series' trademark, the agreement gave Scholastic control over the book's non-publication rights.
Oh, dude, is this going to be like a boring corporate thing?
Which would include adaptations, merchandise, and other licensing deals. Additionally, Parachute agreed to a stipulation that said that R.L. Stein would be the sole writer of each installment in the series. The first 2 books, Welcome to Dead House and Stay Out of the Basement, were published by Scholastic in July of 1992. More installments quickly followed, but with limited promotion.
Dude, I remember all these fucking book covers. The covers were like so like they stayed with you. They did a really good job on all of those. I remember this one like really well, you know?
The series was not a huge hit right off the bat. However, Goosebumps would benefit heavily from being included in Scholastic book fairs.
I'll say.
At various elementary schools across the country. Scholastic had begun doing book fairs in 1981, in which the company would deliver books to school libraries and display them for a full week, allowing students to browse and purchase them. The event was designed to raise money for schools and promote literacy amongst grade school children, also serving as a valuable outlet for Scholastic to promote its books directly to kids. Within a year of its publication, Goosebumps had become...
Oh, dude, I remember that. That was the page, too. And then you would, like, mark it down and then cut it out and send it. Ugh. The past, bro.
A big hit at book fairs, with 1.8 million copies of the series in print by 1993. And though R.L. Stein was already a recognizable name with teen readers thanks to Fear Street, Goosebumps helped him reach a younger demographic, delivering his signature spooky tales to an elementary school crowd. Many applauded Stein for creating content that got children reading. Others expressed concern that the horror themes present in these books were too scary for young readers. But regardless of what parents and critics thought, one thing was for certain. Children of the 90s loved to be scared, and Goosebumps was delivering the goods. Scholastic and Parachute Press quickly renewed their contract, agreeing to publish more Goosebumps books written solely by Stein. And through word of mouth, Goosebumps...
Dude, this is lengthy. Like, how do we get... Let's get to it.
In early 1996, Jane Stein, along with Parachute Press executive Joan Warrica, attended a meeting with Dick Robinson, the head of Scholastic, in which they asked the publisher to give Parachute control of Goosebumps licensing, along with a $10 million signing bonus. Scholastic refused. The Goosebumps brand, including all of its licensing deals, was now responsible for half of the company's profits.
Yeah, bro, what? I was gonna say, like, you offered it for them? You, like, try to bribe them?
Scholastic refused. The Goosebumps brand, including all of its licensing deals, was now responsible for half of the company's profits. Relations between Parachute and Scholastic quickly deteriorated, with one former Scholastic employee telling the press, "World War III began that day, and it killed the brand."
Yeah, I was gonna say, man. Like, I mean, you tried to basically like it's like bribing a cop, essentially.
As internal and external pressures threatened to tear it apart. In February of 1997, Scholastic announced to investors that sales of Goosebumps books were unexpectedly declining, which would result in the company's stock values dropping. The drop in sales was...
Oh, and they attributed that to the whole company's stock dropping? Wow. That's what... Yeah, wow.
Attributed to older Goosebumps books not selling as well as they had in the past. With over 180 million Goosebumps books in print, it appeared that the book series had finally reached the ceiling of its success. The news hit investors hard, with Scholastic stock dropping 41%. The company's stockholders subsequently filed a lawsuit against Scholastic, charging that it knew about Goosebumps' declining sales months earlier, but had...
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say that's so suspicious right after y'all have a bad relationship. You want to pull that. Oh no, that's not it. Wow. Okay. I think I'm good on this. It's so slow paced, this video.
These were out of the question, and the show was effectively canceled. Meanwhile, back in the publishing world, R.L. Stine continued to work on the Goosebumps books, wrapping up his contract with Scholastic as a new young adult series was taking the nation by storm. In 1997, Scholastic spent $100,000 to purchase the U.S. rights to a young adult novel entitled Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Thanks to positive word of mouth, the fantasy novel became a huge hit.
Dude, it's all tied in. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm honestly good on this one. I was interested in what kind of lawsuits it was, but when you bribe and then you guys conceal that, the numbers were tanking and everything, come on, man. That's just that's bad on all sides. No wonder they didn't stop doing Scholastic book fairs. I was like, what happened? Okay. Dude, I watched this guy's original video like a minute ago. Like, it was part of what I was looking into in terms of for me starting to do it and everything too. So, which one was it? This one right here. 5 months ago. I watched it when it was I think it was 4 days old when I watched it. Yeah, I think so. No, maybe it was 2 months. I don't know. But yeah, 3 months ago I saw this video. And I thought his was the best because everyone else had no plan whatsoever. And he seemed like he knew what he was getting into. So I liked seeing what happened. But this is an update video. He's been doing it ever since. That's what happened with mine too. It was going to be a 30-day thing. And I just kept going. And it's been coming up on 3 months now for me. So crazy. Not for streaming, but for posting on YouTube. Anyway. Oh, I already had it open. I'm tripping.
Ago, I put out a video titled "I streamed for 30 days. Here's what happened."
Yeah,
that video
I'm
went
liking this one.
Absolutely nuclear for my channel, and I got many comments and even people coming into my streams asking me to do an update video. But I don't want to just farm you guys. I don't want to just use you guys for views. I don't want to just milk you guys for revenue. That's not what I'm here for. I wanted to actually give you guys useful information. And so yes, I could have done a video at 60 days and at 90 days. I am finally at a point where I feel like I could actually give you guys useful information, and I will like to say, as of right now, we are currently at about 1.5 thousand followers on Twitch, over 1,000 on TikTok. We're at 5,000 or something on YouTube, so I appreciate you guys so much. I am still...
Bro, and he doesn't post too much, though. That was 5 months ago, bro, and it was on the first page. Oh, shit, just kidding. That was popular videos. Oh, it was up and down. There was a couple... Ooh. And that was before he stopped doing these. This was 5 months. He had already stopped doing. Yeah. So you've posted 8 videos in 200 days, my dude. I ain't judging. I'm just saying that's why we see what the growth is right now.
still streaming 5 days a week. I'm still loving it. And I'm going to be going through pretty much all of it. That being said,
5 days a week streaming. Okay.
this is kind of a part 2 to a video. However, I hate it when YouTube videos make it a requirement that you have to go watch another video for you to understand this video. So I am going to be still summarizing the 30 days here's what happened video. So if you did already go see that, I will be timestamping so you can just skip to after.
Oh yeah, we'll just do it because I didn't post anything about it. I was going to, but I didn't.
That part. But if you are new here, or if you want to rewatch that, and if you want to get a quick reminder of what happened, then I am going to be summarizing. Let's just get straight into it. So I start the video by saying something that I am just now realizing is something that is very, very, very important if you even are thinking about becoming a streamer content creator, because it is what's going to keep you going. And the people that fail as content creators are simply the people that stop going. And that is that you need to just have a passion and you need to be obsessed with it. Why does it still hurt?
Bro, I was gonna, sorry for the pause. I feel like that's the same thing. Like YouTube is actually pretty easy because you can batch make content like I do, and you can kind of just post, like schedule your posts out, and it's actually very easy. To keep it going, yeah, that's truly is the hard part. And then it's like consistency on top of that. Like I want to have 3 videos a day, and then every day, like for the next like 2 months, like planned out. That's ideally like in, end game. That's what I would like to have, so I have time to do shit in the meantime. And then I can be streaming and not busy making YouTube videos. So that's kind of what I would think. And then while you're streaming, you're getting YouTube content too. Like, why not do that? But yeah, I guess it is like keeping going for like streaming. You actually have to be there and do it every time. So it is way more like of a commitment than just like posting on YouTube for 30 days. So props to him though for doing it for 200. I haven't even done that. So I haven't even done 5.
What am I watching? Bang!
I started by saying it was my absolute dream to become a streamer and a content creator. And that isn't because I wanted the money. It's not because I wanted to not have to leave my house all day, but it's because I wanted to grow a connection. I wanted to be an entertainer. Because I remember back when I was a kid, if I had a bad day, I would just come home. I could open up YouTube. I could watch my favorite channel, my favorite YouTuber, and it would make my day better. And I wanted to do that for other people. And I wanted to...
I agree with that. That's it sounds cheesy and shit, but I think I'm kind of similar because I got caught up in watching Joe Bart, and then I was just watching every single, like it didn't even matter what it was. I was just like, oh, 4-hour video, I'm putting it on. So it didn't even matter. And I was just like, and then some shit happened in life, and then you realize, oh, that's like helping me escape and get out of this like mindset or reality that you're in. If it's not good, it's like an option. Because otherwise you just focused on like life and shit every day. So yeah, I think the same thing. Like it'd be cool to, be able to do that for somebody else. But I feel like that's kind of like a weird grandeur, like delusion of grandeur thing that you have going on there. Like I feel like everyone does want to be able to stay home and make enough money to, that's the main thing. I feel like it's just make enough money to not have to worry about anything. And like, yeah, no one's looking for like all the money, like nobody needs like Kai Cenat money or anything. Like that's too much. That's like fuck you money. I feel like just having enough money for it to not matter is like what everyone's going for. And at this point in life and stuff, it seems like non-corporate, like doing that is probably the easiest thing. So not to say that it is easy, but compared to everything else you have as an option. Anyway, sorry for the rant.
To grow a personal connection. And when streaming became a thing, that is the most personal you can be with your audience. You are literally going through life with your viewers, and that meant the world to me. And I'm living my dream right now. And I will say right now, I'm not a full-time content creator yet, but I am the closest I've ever been to being that. And even with the amount of people that do show up to my streams and I watch my videos, I'm getting such good feedback that they're holding me accountable to keep going. And I know
bro, I cannot wait to see the numbers because he keeps emphasizing keeping going, and it's got to be like whoa, that's tough.
Could be discouraging at times, and I will be going through points in this journey where I did feel discouraged, but having the feeling that like you can't quit, then that is going to take you so much farther than so many other people. That being said, let's get into the actual meat of the video.
Come on, bro.
What happened in the first 30 days? First off, before I even started streaming, I set up my stream. I looked at some of my favorite streamers, that being Queso, Ludwig, Agent 00. I just paid attention to what their scenes looked like. They're just chatting scenes, they're starting soon screens, they're gameplay scenes, their ending screens, and I just wanted to emulate because at the very least, if you fake it, you'll eventually make it. You at least want to look professional, okay? But I did something else that I think is probably even more important that I feel like not a lot of people do. A lot of people will look at these big creators, which is fantastic, right? They made it. But you have to also remember that these creators can probably put on their screen whatever they want and anybody will watch at any point. They could be eating cereal for 3 hours and probably still be live streaming to at least 1,000 people. So I didn't just look at these big creators, but I also looked at some smaller creators, maybe that were averaging 20, 30, 40 views, because those creators were growing, but they're not necessarily like made it yet, but they're making progress, right? So they're doing something right. So I also looked at these people. So after doing all this research, I came up with my major 2 scenes. It was basically...
Bro, he's not saying it, but I feel like that's the actual first step, is like researching everything and like actually having a plan of some sort. Because like the stuff changes every like 6 months or whatever. It's like a long time in like streaming or the internet generally. Like 3 months is like a year pretty much. So like I feel like it matters when you look into it and stuff. And I've watched like 15, 16 other videos like this, and they're all like, oh well, I'm just gonna do it. I don't know. I quit my job yesterday type shit. Like I don't know. It's weird. Like some people have just a different approach about it, and so many people have the wrong approach that it makes it seem like it's not a possible thing you can do. But I think it actually is. And like a lot of people won't even come to that conclusion and start to try, let alone, like he said, keep going. As long as you just do that, like it should work, you know? But it's like for the Ian kid, it took 1,800 videos from that video we just watched earlier. 1,800 videos for him to actually, like, it seems like now, be somewhere where he can not worry.
There's the just chatting scene and the gameplay scene. Okay, so I have my Twitch up on the side and I can just do tests. As you guys see, I like the aesthetic of the people whose just chatting scene is mainly them, but you can very clearly see the chat on the side. So this is what I did. If you're wondering how I did it, I'm using stream elements.
Okay, bro, I don't... Why are we getting into all that? Why are we getting into OBS? I just want to know your stats, bro.
And I had a one-on-one conversation. I asked her just basic questions about streaming, things that I was scared about.
Who?
The name of Maze Mirror. She still streams.
Oh.
She's actually blown up. I think she averages over 100, near 200 viewers now. But at the time of my speaking to her, she was around 40 maybe average viewers, and she agreed to talking to me, which was very, very kind of her. And I had a one-on-one conversation. I asked her just basic questions about streaming, things that I was scared about. And this was probably one of the most valuable things that I did in preparation of me streaming. So once I had that, and once I had all of my procrastinating out of the way because I was terrified, it was actually time to go live. And I recorded my first moments going live. And I want to show this not just because I want to show it again just to fill up time, but I want to show this because I feel like a lot of people will feel like this, will feel the way that I'm feeling when they're about to press live. They're super scared of going live, right? And I just want you to know that it's not weird. You're super normal. You're super normal. So I'm going to go ahead and play that clip of my first moments about to go live. All right, so I am about an hour, less than an hour away from going live right now for the very first time, and I am terrified.
Bro, yeah, that's, I mean, that's kind of normal, man. Damn, bro. Why are we not just getting into... This, whoa, this whole thing's the first 30... Bro, half the video is the first video. Come on, man. No, it's not. You got the chapters all fucked up.
This is like general reminders, okay? Have high energy.
Bro, come on. That's not you being yourself, though. Well, that's not you being yourself, though. I feel like you can't be reading off a post-it note. Like, what in the fuck, bro? I mean, it's good to have reminders and shit, but like, do you need a reminder to have an animated face?
Engage with chat, animated face. That's the one I was talking about, where people look depressed, and have fun. Because I think like the biggest thing, if you just have fun, your chat will recognize that you're having fun, and then they'll have fun.
Bro, I feel like that would only, like, you looking at the post-it note, you see have fun, and you're like, oh, having fun. Like, I don't know, man. That just... Right.
And then this is to you just the most insane thing on stream ever. So I'm going to talk about that for a little bit. And then backflip, I have an idea, a slight idea that I will...
I don't even... Bro, can we fucking please
60 days, 170 days. Right, hello. I just want to give you guys a quick update. So it has been exactly yesterday was exactly 1 week since we started streaming. And I just wanted to give you guys an update. What's been working, what hasn't been working. First of all, I have been noticing some decent, consistent growth. So every day that I go live, I average between 3 and 5 followers gained, which I'm very happy with that. You know, we started obviously with 0 followers. And today, right now, we're sitting at 26 followers. So we are 1 follower over halfway to affiliate. Things that I've noticed have been working and things that I noticed that have not been working. So things that aren't working for me right now, let's start with that. So first of all, I haven't been seeing a whole bunch of people going from my shorts over to my Twitch. And some of my shorts are getting pretty decent views.
Bro, I feel like going from shorts to Twitch is not like what you need to aim for. Like that's, you know what I mean? Like shorts to subscribe to YouTube long form to Twitch. What? Why are we skipping a step, bro? Dude, I'm skipping the first. I'm sorry. You guys can go watch that video. I already watched it. Like I don't know. I did not know he was gonna rehash the entire fucking thing.
Those recently have been doing okay, but I haven't had any like crazy 1,000 bombs.
Dude, those are better than mine. He has 4,000. Set 12,000. What do you mean 1,000 bombs, bro? I'm barely getting 1,000 bombs.
Or anything. What is actually this got 3,000 3.4, which is very nice. But most of the time I go live on TikTok, I gain a good amount of followers, like a solid amount. If we look at my Twitch
I hate going live on TikTok. I hate going live on TikTok.
Last time I talked to you guys, I think I said I was at 26 followers. Today, does it say here? Let's go to Stream Manager. I'm sitting at 74 followers. I am affiliated and I'm at 21 subscribers. We over tripled the amount of followers we had. Not only that, but we gained almost as many subscribers as we had followers.
Dude, 21 subs is good, no? I feel like that's really good.
Day 21. Today's day 22 of streaming. We are streaming tonight. And first off, let's start with our normal metrics that we usually look at. Okay. I think last time I talked to you guys, I was floating somewhere around 260. Now we're sitting at 386 followers. Ooh. And I will say a decent amount of my recent posts have gotten over 1,000. But I'll also say that I literally took these posts that consistently hit over 1,000 and I pretty much recycled them. Last time I told you guys I don't think that the shorts are really getting me any people on to Twitch, which is true, kind of. However, I do post at the same time that I go live. So a lot of the times when I'm posting something, I'm also live on TikTok. And if you haven't been on a TikTok live before, whenever you're live on TikTok, the outside of their profile.
Yeah, it's all red and it says live. I'm definitely going to do that. I've been posting on Instagram like a way more than YouTube, like so much on Instagram. So I'm freaking doing that. Going back through and hitting I have a couple that were like 58K and stuff. Like, yeah, why not just repost it again? Like, it's just going to work again. I've noticed that. Like, I'll post the same thing on Instagram Reels and then on TikTok, and it always does like fractionally better. The same ones will have like the same tier of like views. Maybe not exactly the same, but like for that platform, it'll be like kind of high. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's weird how like people are like that. Like they'll respond to one thing like one way and then other things, differently, but it's kind of the same shit that they're being fed. So
is like a glowing red and it says to go a sub goal overlay. So if you're streaming and you're affiliated and you're maybe having trouble getting subscribers, I never push people to subscribe.
Yeah, I feel like that's not even the move. I feel like, I don't know. I think it would just happen if you were actually being entertaining for the period of time that they feel is like enough to actually, because you're basically paying for them to have like more access to their stream. So if you're not being consistent, like that's why I'm not even stressed about that shit. I'm trying to get follows just, in the beginning. Like I'm not worried about no sub goal shit. Like fuck all that. Ain't gonna happen. So I'm just gonna depress myself like he said. And then you gotta like find something to keep you going. Like I already know that's like not, I'm not skipping no steps. That's the thing. Like I know there's a whole lot of motherfucking steps. It's not just like boom, boom, Anyway, it doesn't matter, but I want to see like the update, bro. That's the whole reason I clicked on this motherfucker.
continue to grow. All right, so that was a very edited down.
Oh, wait. I'm tripping. Where do we end off so that we all know where we're at?
So that was pretty much the spiel that I had. Hopefully it continues to go well. Hopefully we continue to grow. All right, so that was...
Bro, 22 average is crazy, no? That seems really good.
A very edited down version of the progress that I had. Now I'm going to explain some of the background things, but if you guys want to see everything in detail, then I do recommend going to watch that video. Actually, I take that back. Please finish this video and then go back.
Bro, do not recap the video with like, oh my, bro, there was so much of a recap in here, and then you still want me to go watch that one? You told me twice about that.
After the video, okay. And don't skip the ads. I'm joking.
Bro, I liked and subbed, so we're good.
Skip the ads. It's okay if you skip the ads. So my first 30 days,
Ad block,
I
bro.
really leaned on TikTok. I don't know if you guys noticed. I don't know if you were really paying attention, taking notes or anything, but TikTok was extremely pivotal on the beginning of my Twitch career. Almost every single person on my Twitch in the first 30 days came from TikTok. Pretty much every single person. If they didn't come from TikTok, they were either personal friends of mine or they might have been...
I was still trying to figure out OBS and shit, right? Hold on. Let me just do it this way because it'll be easier. I was trying to still figure out OBS and stuff. And I had a day where I had put like the main, I don't know how this shit works, but I put one of the TikTok on like the main one so it would focus on TikTok. And then there was just like people joining like crazy compared to like YouTube. Like YouTube, almost nobody joins. Like if they join, they'll usually do it pretty quick. I feel like Twitch, they'll hang out and say a few things and see if it works. But yeah, I don't know. The TikTok one, there's just people scrolling all day. So you just get hit a lot. So I think you have the most like potential. It's like you still need that. So I definitely should be streaming on TikTok still. So I take that back. I'll still be doing that because that makes the most sense. Like you're not needing somebody to get in there for that long. You just need to see that person every time. Like, oh, they're live again. They're live again. And then move it from TikTok to Twitch. Because doing Twitch, I feel like makes no sense. Like, I have Twitch on right now. I feel like it doesn't make any sense. Like, there's 2 people that follow me. There's no way that any of them are going to know. Like, all of a sudden, I'm streaming today. You know, I haven't streamed any other time. So you have to build the consistency. So I guess putting the time in is kind of the main part of it. Anyway, that got kind of off track. Sorry, guys.
They might have, maybe like 1 or 2 people are from my YouTube videos, but I wouldn't be surprised if none of you guys had YouTube channels, and that's completely fine. What I would do is I would really pay attention a lot to TikTok, to the TikTok chat. Do your best to juggle TikTok chat and your Twitch chat. Try to talk to them both equally if you can, but it's very difficult, and I will get to that in a minute because that is something I've been struggling with, especially recently now that we've grown a little bit, but it can be very difficult. So if you had to pick one, put a little bit more attention to your TikTok. They're not going to come to your Twitch if you're not interacting with them. They want to feel some kind of personal connection. Another thing, another small tip, almost every single time you speak to somebody from your chat, say their username. It's something super...
Bro, obviously. Bro, can we... This is not what I was thinking it would be.
Days where I gain 5, 10 followers a day, all from...
Bro, that's why I didn't make mine. Because I was like, I don't know how to fucking plan it out to where it actually like gets perceived well. I feel like a lot of people just see those ones and are just like, yeah, you streamed, you know, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But, and it's usually only other creators / new streamers watching this, like me. Like, that's the only reason I'm here. So, yeah, I don't know. That's why I didn't make mine, though. Because, like, how do you even fucking make this in a way that's, like, interesting? Because I'm getting a little antsy. I kind of want to skip to the end.
And a lot of those people came the next day and the next day, you know? If I didn't post on YouTube, if I didn't post on Instagram, if I didn't post on TikTok, if I didn't...
Bro, you posted 8 times, though, on YouTube. How are you going to tell me if I don't post on YouTube it's going to be a problem? When you posted 8 times.
Go live on TikTok, I would be sitting at 2 viewers.
Bro, you'd be sitting at like 100 right now if you kept it rolling.
Promise you, there is not a single person in my chat that found me from scrolling Twitch.
Bro, I said it earlier. I'm sorry. I said it earlier. And it's a disinfectant thing. That's why it's, if you not wondering, whatever. Anyway, I don't want anybody distracted from it. Yeah, like I said it earlier. It's harder to stream on Twitch for 200 days straight than it is to post on YouTube for 200 days straight. Flat the fuck out. If you did 200 days of streaming, bro. You know how much fucking time and work that is and how much content you should have from that? How the fuck are you not posting on YouTube, brother? How long are your streams? Like an hour a day? It has to be like 3-4 hours. Like, that just befuddles me, bro, because I'll sit here for one day, and I'll get like 6-7 videos out of it. So that's awesome. And if I was streaming every single day, I'm hitting my 3 a day like I want. You know what I mean? But he's hitting it and he's not posting it. So why even hit it? That kind of aggravates me.
Twitch. So if you guys are just going live on Twitch and doing nothing else, and you're wondering why you're stuck, you're not a bad streamer. You're not letting other people.
Bro, I hope he has a second account or something, because this is what we're talking about here. I mean, sure, it probably took a long time to make these videos, but that's why I think in the beginning you gotta go quantity in the beginning so that you have something for people to sit there and binge all day. I don't know. That's just my thought. What do I know? I mean, I haven't done anything yet.
People find you. You let other people find you. I'm sure you're a fantastic creator. You want other people to find you. Which brings me to my last point and a little plot twist for the people who watched my original video. The last part of my genius evil plan was that 30 days video. I wanted to record my progression of my Twitch because I knew if that video did well, all those people watching that video, not all of them, but a lot of people that are watching my video will want to continue to see how I'm growing and will
Yeah, but it doesn't mean they'll come and attend the streams, though. It doesn't really translate because it's not the same product. But I understand where he's getting that idea from. Bro, YouTube pissing me off, man. It's always like, oh, it's lagging. Oh, it's lagging. Oh, it's lagging. Bro, I know. I know it's lagging. What do you want me to do about it, though? What do you want me to do about it, though? God, that shit's so irritating. Poor. Quality, poor. Fuck. Man.
that are getting that notification. Okay, so followers are still getting the notification of your live streams. Okay, they're not nothing. They're not as important as people might think they are, but they're not nothing. So those were the major things of my 30 days. That took probably a little longer than I actually wanted it to be.
Dude, that took more than the chat, bro. I'm mad, bro. I was genuinely so hyped for. I put that shit in my watch later. Like, how long? When was this put out? 6 days ago. I think it was like 2 days ago. I found this. Bro. I was so excited for this for 2 days, and it's just not what I had been excited for. So I'm a little disappointed. It's not his fault. Well, yeah, no, it's not his. No, sorry, it's not his fault. I'm moving on.
You guys saw what I left off at. Instagram, my Instagram was literally non-existent. It's still pretty much non-existent. Please, if you're watching this, please help me on TikTok.
Bro's not posting on Instagram either? Or you're just not getting traction on there? You're posting though,
Instagram,
right?
Please. Instagram is like the #1 way to reach out to other creators on collabs. My Instagram is horrendous. I think I have like 200 followers on it. It's ridiculous. I look homeless in that bit. I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know. It just won't grow. Anything I do, bro, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm done begging. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna just show you guys where I'm at right now and all these things, and then I'm going to talk about key points and key things that happened in the.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I was at like, what was I? I had a different Instagram, and then it was going up to like, what was it at? I think it was like 450 on that one, and then fucking Meta, like Facebook and Meta, the merged account, like. I don't know. It just like it would lock me out of that Instagram. So I had to pick my other Instagram, which was I used as a business Instagram before for like reselling. And I had like, anyway, whatever. There was a noise. Fuck. I had like 1,700 followers, and then now I'm up to like 2,300 at the moment. And it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, why are you not posting the shit, bro? Like, you're just streaming into the void and then letting the VOD sit there. Like, I don't understand why you would do that. You're literally sitting on, like, money. For 200 days, bro. You could post for 2 years and be done. Like, you could just vacation for 2 years, actively post every single day. Like, what? I'm so confused. Why would you not be making videos on it?
Past so whatever days. These are going to be very important things. I'm talking about things like I'm not just consistently growing, right? There are dips. It's peaks and valleys, stuff like that. Okay, all this stuff I'm gonna be.
Oh, don't tell me, bro. He fucking averaged out lower than 22.
Talking about, and hopefully this is all helpful. All right, let's just get straight into it. I don't necessarily want to talk about the revenue I make, but it is what it is.
Bro, what are you talking about? You don't want to talk about it. 480's good, no?
First, let's go here. Right now, as you guys see, 2 hours ago, I gained a follower. I'm not live. I guarantee that this follower came from that YouTube video. Right now, I'm sitting at 1,501 followers. I don't remember exactly what I was at the end of the video, but I want to say somewhere probably around 400 maybe. Now, you guys saw it for a second. My average isn't necessarily super, super high compared to what it was, right? My highest peak at one day was 22 or something, or not peak, but average.
And it's January in this, bro. Like, of course it's going to be dip. Like, what are you talking about? Summer's like naturally more. And then yours would go up now too.
It was 22 views in one day. But I will like to say that I do definitely have days where I am still breaking those records.
Exactly,
so I had
bro.
a day, a couple weeks ago, we averaged 30. And the week before that, we averaged 32. First, let's go all the way back. So my video...
Bro, I don't feel like he's not even taking into account the fact that like weekends are weekends, bro.
Ended somewhere around here. Okay, so let's talk about this real quick. This is my 22 average day. Something that I want to talk about is during this video, there was summer. It was summer break. Summer break, everybody has as much time as they want to watch your video.
Oh, he is thinking about it and he's just completely ignoring it in terms of analysis. Like what
videos and watch your live streams. Almost, I'm not joking, probably as soon as I post this video, probably like within a week or two, school starts and it started to hit. I go from averaging 18, 19 to 22 in a row to like peaking 15, and I felt like I was failing. The people that were coming to my channel were still coming to my channel. They just couldn't stay as long. The last hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, my numbers were...
Bro, that's why you have YouTube though, bro. That's what I'm saying. He's missing a whole step of it. Like, he's doing so much effort and going through every single part, but he like left off 2 things that he should have like put on the train when it left. Like the Instagram and the YouTube, bro. Like, you're like, yeah, TikTok. Bro, Instagram and YouTube are like the big ones after you use TikTok to gain some traction. And you have like, bro, no, I don't think anyone's in here right now. I can't tell, honestly. I don't know. But like that shouldn't be like discouraging to anybody, because it's like they don't have time to watch it because no one knew I was going to go live because I'm not being consistent yet. You know what I mean? Like, I'm waiting till I have more time to be able to just like rock it out instead of have like a week or 2 where I just can't be on it, you know? But I don't know. It frustrates me because he's doing more work than he has to and he's not getting enough benefit from it, because he could be getting more benefit.
We're way down. You have to understand that it's seasonal too. Streaming is also seasonal. During Thanksgiving and Christmas, people aren't going to be on this. They're going to be with their family a lot. But during the breaks, like winter break, when it's not Christmas, like just the actual break part, my views went up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, the fact that... Oh, shit. That wasn't... Fuck.
The people that were coming to my channel were still coming to my channel. They just couldn't stay as long. The last hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, my numbers were way down. You have to understand that it's seasonal too. Streaming is also seasonal.
I was gonna say, I don't think the streaming part is for growth at all. Like, be it on Twitch or YouTube. I don't think that's for that. I think it's for talking and communicating with the people that you've already built up. And like, especially like for me, like in the beginning, I don't expect there to be anyone in here. That's why for the first 2-3 months, I was recording offline as if I was streaming. So I've been practicing, you know what I mean? But like, it's still not to a point where it needs to be in terms of like my experience in it. And that's what I'm waiting for. It's not, you shouldn't be waiting for the numbers, you know? Like, it's going to happen where you do have to wait, but like, which is how much content you make by streaming 200 days in a row. What are you're throwing it away, buddy. You're actually throwing it away.
Thanksgiving and Christmas, people aren't going to be on this.
But he has more subs than me, man. He's got more subs than me, and he has better streaming stats than me too. So I just started, but I mean, I'm not trying to, shit talk anybody. I'm just saying my opinion. I'm not trying to hurt no one's feelings. I hope I don't, but
gonna be with their family a lot. But during the breaks, like winter break, when it's not Christmas, like just the actual break part, my views went up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? My average views went up. And during summer, your average views are gonna be up. During school, it's gonna be a little bit lower, right?
Yeah, bro. So it averaged out lower over after this amount of time is what he's saying, I think. Sorry, this is so lengthy. It's 34 minutes, bro.
Play as well. I do Among Us so that as many people as I can come and join. And I noticed that it made my life
What happened to the quality
when it comes to social media. I could spend one day playing a game and I could easily have 5 to 10 clips on one day playing that game. And that is something that I couldn't necessarily say about Elden Ring. And it was good for...
Bro, and he's making clips on like TikTok. Well, bro, what are we talking about here? You just literally just post the same shit on the other ones. I don't know. I don't understand.
Or Twitch numbers specifically, as in like how many people see my Twitch. But on a good day, if 1,000 people see your page on Twitch, that is like it's like a medium-ish short that you can put on TikTok and Instagram. Not to mention that's on one platform. If you post on Instagram,
bro,
TikTok, and YouTube the same short, I guarantee you will get a minimum of 1,500 views. TikTok's minimum.
I know, bro. Are you doing that though? Look how I'll show you how many look how many I post. I'm not even playing. I'm not trying to like do nothing or nothing, but like wait. I'm just saying, oh, hold up. Bro, 2 months ago. Bro, 4 months ago. Bro, you might have posted like 12 TikToks in the last like five months. Okay, you posted a bunch there. Okay, maybe like 20 TikToks. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 on a line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 30. You post about 30 TikToks between that entire span of time. From the first video to now. About 30 TikToks, bro. 30 shorts. Sorry, 30 shorts. Bro. Look at this shit. 3 hours ago, 7 hours, 11 hours, 13 hours, 13. Bro, I post so many shorts. You have no idea. Like, and they're not all like amazing, right? But I'll get like 1K views, 1.2, 1.2, 1.2. And look how many times I post, brother. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that it's not that high. It's quantity, bro. And he's saying, oh yeah, but if you post it 3 times, you get 1.5K. Brother, I know. Like, that's what I'm saying you should be doing. And look, bro. This is the part that kills me the most, because the whole reason you do the short form is to get people into the long form, which would be the YouTube videos, right? And then you have the long form like live, which is like broadcasting, right? But this one, like, bro, say you get me into your little funnel and everything, and then I have like 3 hours, 4 hours of content to watch here. That is it. I can clear this in a day, and then I'm going to be on a new creator. Like, that's the problem. Like, you got to be able to be there. Like bro, I'm not even going over it again. Like we said earlier, though, but like briefly, like be that person that they can like escape reality with or from, you know, or not from, but with. And I feel like you're not providing enough of that, and they have to catch you when you're live. It's like a daytime TV show. Like, it's just not gonna. I don't know. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just trying to say, well, like, I wish I could talk to him and ask him stuff. Like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
Views that they'll push to you is about 200, 250. Instagram is around the same, and YouTube, for some reason, their shorts give you about 1,000. So that's about 1,500 views for free. And that's like if your video was nothing crazy. So I decided to optimize that instead. And at first I took a hit. So here we go. I found the general area. So right around here, I migrate from doing Souls-like games to starting to do multiplayer games. And as
Oh, that's the thing with I think like the gaming mainly I think is tough. Like I'm gonna do gaming, but not like AAA shit or anything. Like nothing like random creepy niche horror games. That's what I'm into anyway. So like that or like simulator games I'm into. So I think that would be the easiest to do, and it doesn't have to be like big games that already have a following that could dry up, or I need to shift at some point and try something else. Like nah, it's just like. You know, I think it's a better, I don't know. I'm not going to say that. It's a different option.
As you guys see, I definitely take a hit. Peaking 9, peaking 10, peaking 12, peaking 9, peaking 11. Like I was struggling to get over 11, and 11 was like a bad day. I'm not trying to make a jab at you if you're peaking these numbers, but everything should be personal. You should have personal goals, right? And the reason was because I found a new community. Not that I wanted to replace my community, but the community was around me playing with people, and they liked engaging with me.
Ooh, that's tough though. That's tough though, because if you have people that specifically watch you because they can play and engage with you, at a certain point, that's not going to happen. Like if you're building bro, I'm sorry I'm tearing this up. I'm genuinely didn't mean to. Like this is not at all what I expected when making this video. But like, I feel like at some point that will dry up because you can't play with everybody. And if everybody likes you because you can play with them, like it's going to give them a reason not to watch you, if they can't play with you.
It doesn't really matter the game that I was playing. They just liked engaging with me. I noticed that.
Okay, just kidding. If you're just saying it's like with chat and stuff, then it's different.
People
and then
really
I'm just an
enjoy
asshole. Sorry.
playing with me specifically, like playing, being a part of the stream. And I'm playing multiplayer games, and I'm playing free to play games, and I'm playing, competitive with people that seem to be pretty competitive. What if I hosted a tournament? So I decided to start hosting tournaments. That is when, out of nowhere, shit just gets nuclear. Now, nuclear for me, right? And nuclear without just going viral, right? Like, I guess you could just go viral, but
Bro, is 21 what you're talking about right now?
I felt like I was in control of my growth, and that is something that is very dangerous. As a content creator, if you can actually be in control of your growth, that is something that's very dangerous that you can use later and continue to grow. I just want you guys to understand that there will...
Bro, at what point are you not in control of your growth, though? No? Because not even like current, like I have videos scheduled all week. I'm not done making videos for YouTube though. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's still always more to do. And then like live streaming, there's always more to do. You're always practicing. Like it's pretty much just like riffing and shit. And I don't know. I was attracted to it because I was into like jazz music really early on. And like in school, I went to a school, like a performing arts school that I could focus on jazz in that school. And I did. And then all of it would be like most of it, well, not all of it, a lot of it's like improv and like coming up with it on the spot. So it was like, I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I started filming the videos that way mainly. And then I was like, oh, I'm basically streaming. I'll just turn on the thing. So yeah, that's pretty much how it ended up going. But I mean, it's still a long way to go, obviously. And I just think it's so interesting watching people try to do the same thing and like the approaches they have. Because his is definitely different than the video that I would make at 200 days. Or at 90, 120 days, whatever it is.
Will be peaks and valleys. Like, look, I averaged 15, and then it's lower here the next month, lower the next month, lower the next month. So it was literal months of me going down, and of course that feels bad. Please just understand that's normal. Don't just sit there and do the same thing over and over again and expect it to change by itself. Try to make a change, okay? So I started doing these tournaments, right? This Fortnite tournament, I think, was right here. I did a Rainbow Six Siege tournament. But
bro, the reason that it's high is because you have people in there playing, and then like their friend wants to watch them play in the tourney. Like, it's going to be inflated and then it's going to drop off and not come back. Like, the model's flawed, bro.
Boom, 32. And we're going to do a Rocket League tournament soon as well. And like right here, I know this looks low, but this, once again, a tournament. Boom, another 19 banger, another 20. And so this is something that I'm consistently...
Bro, because at that point, you're just somebody who plays games. Or you're the person hosting the tournament and are somebody that just plays games, you know? Like, I feel like you're not selling yourself much.
Hitting close to 20 and up, and that's something that I only did once before, twice before, and ever since then it was down. So now that I feel like I'm actually consistently hitting these numbers, and so now I'm going to take that and I'm going to try to figure out different ways to implement that, not just in tournaments. Something that I started doing as well is, you know, Among Us Mondays. People really enjoy playing Among Us with me. So what I'm trying to say is test different things. If you feel like something's not working out, don't be afraid to switch. I promise you guys, like, if you guys figure out what people enjoy, what people don't enjoy, then it'll make you as a content creator overall just a better content creator. Now I want to talk about kind of my relationship with TikTok, because a lot of people came into my Twitch.
Bro, I don't want to hear about TikTok anymore. It's easy. It's just shit posting on TikTok. Like, seriously. Man, I did not expect to be like frustrated.
Of you guys, shout out to all of you guys. I really...
Okay, so he ended at like 16 average, which is less than what he ended at the other video. And that's like, but bro, you have 16 people that's are on average are staying with you. Like, that's still, that's better still. Like, you're, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't think that's like a failure or anything, but I think 50, I've heard 50 average viewers, you can pretty much go full time. Like sub-wise to like activity. 50 concurrents on average, which seems really nearly impossible. Like I've yet to be able to get one concurrent because I'll stream for kind of a long time. But anyway, that was a really good video. Even though it wasn't what I expected, it was still really good. And this one I just pulled up. It's fucking 4 hours. I'm not watching the whole thing. But I'll probably pause. Because I haven't eaten at all. And I'm like super hungry. And I don't want to watch it 4 hours. I shouldn't have done that. I should have picked a different one. Maybe we do a bro, I watched too much show. Maybe I do a Bizarre Bub. It usually just pops up. Alright, never mind. Let's do another Bizarre Bub one. They do pretty good on YouTube so far, so I'll keep rocking it. 53, 3 years ago. Oh no. This might be too old. Come on. Today. It's like throttling my internet streaming. I need to get better internet. Come on.
The following video has very little information.
Okay. Bizarre Bub, Scary Comp V53. This is 3 years old. So, yeah.
But it's still nonetheless pretty creepy. In the video, we can tell that the person behind the camera is...
Bro, he's been doing this shit for 3 years. He's just been constantly putting out the same fucking compilations.
scared. We don't know why, but it seems that the strange noises that are coming from inside the house might be the reason. The following is the video they took.
Creepy house. Ew, it looked like a prison. I feel like you're gonna jump scare me. I'm not liking this. What are you doing?
Whoa. 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 Whoa, 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 whoa. Gosh.
Bro, the door just closed. That was the only thing that happened. Bro, that really actually just was the wind or some shit. I don't know, but I mean, it wasn't a... One more time.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't scream like scary to me. Like, it just seems like the door closed on you and you didn't expect it. I don't know. We needed to see more. That's the thing. We didn't see shit.
But regardless, the video itself is pretty creepy.
Pretty creepy. It's pretty creepy.
Zoe Bruno and her family...
He sounds exactly the fucking same from 3 years ago. How is that possible?
...live on a farm that they believe is haunted. However, based on videos that Zoe has posted, viewers believe that it's not just haunted, but also cursed. In a recent video, Zoe shared that one of her pigs had given birth to a pair of baby pigs born with unusual deformities. Unfortunately, they were born dead. Now, this was unlike anything the family has ever seen. Because of this, along with other strange occurrences, they believe that something very strange is happening on their farm. But then one night, the strangest thing was caught on camera. Zoe's sister was home alone when she heard weird noises coming from the pig stable outside. She began to record immediately. This is what was caught.
Hola chicos, estoy grabando este video porque mi papá
What?
y mi mamá se fueron a comprar una cosa en el almacén y mi hermano Seban está en la pieza, pero yo sentí el olor
What do you mean gone?
No sé qué está pasando, pero quiero tratar de grabar. ¡Ah! Miren eso. ¡Ah! ¡Ah!
What? I don't know, man. It kind of seems all too, like, cinematic. I mean, is that even what he's saying? But he just woke up and his family was gone, and then he walked outside? I don't know. That just seems like a little too, like, cheese for me. I don't know. I'm not buying that one, to be honest. Alright, next one.
The following video was posted by JB, who had caught something chilling on his Ring camera. Before this incident, JB and his roommate had been experiencing strange happenings at home that neither of them could explain. From hearing taps on the
Bro, that's so dumb. And then they made a podcast because they're, oh, the house is haunted, and then you guys will be able to see it in the podcast. And then y'all just do some dumb shit while the podcast is going.
Now, JB thinks that his roommate might have brought something into their house.
Let me just see the clip.
Mind you,
I don't have much patience with this one. This one's most definitely fake.
That they were the only ones home when this happened. Take a look.
I heard that. I heard that.
Oh my god.
That's Jamie. Tell them to look at the Ring cameras now.
Well, where'd it come from?
I heard it up there.
Bro, Ann mentioned the camera. I'm just done with that one. I just don't even want to waste it. That's so stupid, bro. Bro, these are worse than Sir Spooks. Bro, the first video I did Sir Spooks, I was so mad about it because it was like so shitty. But man, these have just been, the old ones, oh brother, they're shit. Oh brother, they're
That being
shit.
said, let's get back to the video.
I think because he sources videos like this way through his community, I think now it's better because he has a bigger community.
For this next segment, someone had taken a screenshot of an online chat room in which something very strange was seen. JPD had submitted the following photo and writes that his cousin had been on Omegle talking to a stranger when all of a sudden, something appeared in the back of this person's room. It appeared for a split second before the chat room had switched to another stranger.
Nah, it's gonna be a 140p webcam that I have to fucking...
JPD's cousin wasn't sure as to what she'd seen, but because she had screen recorded the chat rooms, she was able to look back at this moment and see if she actually saw something. When she got to the point where the thing had appeared on camera, she was left disturbed.
Wait. So she's on Omegle and recording her own screen while on Omegle? What kind of fun? Like, what is that even?
Disturbed. This is what she saw.
Oh, you took a picture. Bro, how do I know that's not your fucking mom and that's your sister in the back? Like, what? This single image is what you're gonna try to say is like scary and worthy of being in this bitch? Come on.
There appears to be a tall, shadowy figure entering this person's room in the back.
It's your mom, bruh. It's your mom.
When it comes to videos on poltergeist activity, it seems that the most believable ones are those in which the video was initially recorded for a different reason. In this case, YouTuber Mowgli85 was recording the trailer for the Simpsons movie from the film's official website so that he could upload the trailer to his YouTube channel. However,
Piracy.
While videotaping the trailer, something pretty creepy happens. This is what was caught.
This summer.
Between family and enemies, between July and August, a line will be drawn. And then
Yeah, that could have been ready to fall though. You know how many times that's happened to me when you I stack clothes like a fucking weirdo, you know? Like weird architecture type stacking, you know? Barely looks like it'll hold together, but it does. Kind of like that. And then it'll just like, at one point randomly in the day, it'll just whoop, and then fall over. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Bro has a Ouija board. You didn't say goodbye, I'm sure. I'm sure you didn't say goodbye. Bro, how would you even fake this? Oh, bro, I'd never be able to sleep in that room again.
Out of nowhere, things began to move on their own. Now, after seeing the video, viewers had pointed out that the Ouija board in the corner of the room might be the reason as to why all of this is happening.
Yo, I bet that's actually the case though.
According to Mowgli, he'd been playing with it the day before this incident. So, according to viewers, it makes sense that something like this would occur. But as always, what do you think? Is this actual footage of something paranormal?
Dude, I don't know. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm hitting the like that. That's a really good one.
Or is it simply a video that's been staged? As always,
easily could be, but it's well staged.
I'll let you be the judge. Feel free to let me know what you think.
Number one, last one.
Reddit user AMRV had recently moved into an apartment with a couple of friends. However, there have been strange things that have been happening ever since they moved in. AMRV writes, "We noticed pretty much right away that stuff does not stay on the walls. Posters, pictures, command strips, etc."
Bro, I'd be fucking fuming if stuff just didn't stay on the wall. Like, that'd be the most annoying ghost ever. Holy shit.
They'll just come off the walls overnight. Posters will fall off the walls really dramatically and startle us out of nowhere all the time. Wow. Among all the stuff that have been on the walls, a frame that was recently hung hasn't fallen off. But then one day, the following was caught on camera. Take a look.
No way they just... What?
The frame appears to be moving on its own. Now, perhaps the vent that's above it might have been causing it to move.
Yeah, maybe.
Because of this, the following day, AMRV had decided to record the frame before and after the air conditioner turned on. She wanted to see if the AC was causing this. However, it was during this recording that something unexpected had occurred. This is what was caught.
Okay, this is our vent test. We have about a minute until the heat's supposed to cycle on. We're gonna see if that does anything to move the picture frame.
Is it timed? Just turn it on. Hello. I should have skipped. It's too late now. Oh, we're just abandoning the test? Wait, we need the data. Oh, she's straight leaving. Oh, they threw your shoe. Bro, I think that was... Oh.
According to AMRV, she wasn't sure if the neighbors were messing with her, or if something paranormal had occurred, but seeing the fallen frame has left her spooked.
I don't know. That one kind of feels like set up a little bit. That's too perfect. Yeah, the other one that one was good. With the Ouija board in the room, bro. That's so subtle too, and it looks like how a kid would just fucking throw one in the laying on the bed in the wall like that. Like that seems so legit. Wow, that was a good one. Finally, got some redemption on Bizarre Bub. I'm keeping him on too. Then that's fine. I'm down. All right. That's gonna do it. I'm gonna end it there. I'm gonna call it there. I am gonna do games again. So I'm gonna stop for like 15 minutes, probably eat something because I'm dying, and then play probably 1 or 2 horror games. But yeah, I'll go back live again. I'm just gonna turn it off right now. But thanks to anyone who was here. I know a lot of people, 7 people popped in and out, so I appreciate y'all. I hope it